Let me ask you something real quick. How many times have you felt super motivated? After watching a video, after New Year, after a bad day, and then 3 days later, you're back to zero. Same habits, same laziness, same I'll start from tomorrow. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Motivation is not your problem. And today, I'll tell you why. Because something invisible is silently ruining your energy. If motivation was the solution, then once you got motivated, life should become perfect, right? No stress, no laziness, no falling back. But that never happens. Motivation comes and it disappears just as fast. So what's actually going on? Let me explain it with a simple story. This will change how you see your own energy. Imagine you buy a brand new phone, brand new charger. You plug it in 2 minutes, battery jumps from 20% to 40%. You feel happy, but suddenly it starts dropping again. What do? Change the charger, change the socket, blame the phone? But the real problem is this: apps running in the background. You can't see them, no notifications, no warning, but they're quietly draining the battery. Now listen carefully. Your life works exactly the same way, and your biggest energy killers are invisible. You don't suddenly lose motivation. You slowly leak energy. You miss the gym once, then twice. You skip yoga, you stop reading. Your routine breaks. And you think, where did my energy go? But the real drains are deeper. Old health issues you keep ignoring, unhealed emotions, regret you brushed off saying, it's fine, guilt you never fully released. These are like background apps running 24/7. You don't see them, but your energy keeps dropping. And here's where things get dangerous. When energy drops, your actions slow down. When actions slow down, your discipline breaks. When discipline breaks, you stop trusting yourself. And when you lose self-trust, you lose your identity. You start telling yourself, I'm weak. This isn't for me. Others can do it, not me. And your subconscious listens again and again and again. But here's the scary part nobody talks about. Why your body resists change. Your body remembers the past. Your nervous system stores pain. So when you try to start again, your body says, last time you tried, you failed. You got hurt. Let's slow down to stay safe. This feels like laziness, but it's actually self-protection. That's why motivation doesn't last, because the root problem was never solved. So what actually works? The real solution is skills over motivation. Motivation was never designed to stay. Skills are. Motivation is like a spark. It can start something, but it can't keep it running. If you want real, permanent change in your life, you don't need more motivation. You need systems and skills that work even on low energy days. Because skills don't ask how you feel. They just work. Start by building health skills, not extreme diets or crazy workouts, just basic things like sleeping on time, moving your body daily, and eating before you're exhausted. Then build time management skills, learning when to work, when to rest, and when to say no to distractions. After that, work on focus skills, training yourself to sit with one task, keeping your phone away, finishing what you start. And most importantly, build emotional regulation skills, learning how to handle stress without quitting, how to fail without self-hate, how to feel uncomfortable without escaping. This is what successful people actually do. They're not always motivated. They're trained. They've practiced these skills so many times that showing up feels automatic. They don't do huge things every day. They do small, boring, repeatable actions over and over again. And that's where real confidence comes from. Not from feeling hyped, but from knowing I can trust myself because I've done this before. So remember this. Motivation is temporary. Energy leaks are real. Skills create stability. Tonight, don't try to change your whole life. Just ask yourself one question. What's the one background app draining my energy right now? Fix that first, and everything else becomes easier. Let's not chase motivation anymore. Let's build a system. If this video hit you somewhere deep, you're not broken. You're just untrained. Subscribe if you want real growth, not fake hype. And remember, your best version isn't far. It's just under construction.